This is the story of an Indian infrastructure development company's journey of 40 glorious years that began on April the 28th, 1976 with the birth of Indian Railway Construction Company. Created for the development of railways networks in India and abroad, utilizing the expertise of Indian Railways. In 1981, IRCON bagged their first major international project in Iraq for construction of Samava high-speed railway line, designed for 250 km per hour on standard gauge, valued at $350 million. Since then, it has not looked back. Over the years, while keeping railway projects as its focus area, it diversified into an entire spectrum of infrastructure, such as highways and expressways, power substation, transmission and distribution, industrial and commercial buildings and townships, airport runways and metro and high-speed railways. IRCON has also successfully completed several specialized structures like tunnels, aeroplane hangars and cable-stayed bridges. The canvas is not only very wide but colorful too. During its 40 years of journey, IRCON has emerged as front-ranking construction company of international repute, having executed 376 landmark projects in India and 120 projects in 25 countries across the globe. Keeping its diversified portfolio and international character in mind, the company was renamed as IRCON International Limited in 1995. Railway has been the main forte of IRCON, drawing its strength from 160 years of experience of Indian Railways. IRCON has executed several prestigious railway projects in India and abroad. It has so far completed 1100 kilometers of new and upgradation of railway line, 1400 kilometers of track rehabilitation works and 350 kilometers of gauge conversion works. In Malaysia, IRCON has successfully completed several railway projects. Some of the notable projects executed in Malaysia include rehabilitation of track from Palo to Singapore and from Slim River to Seremban, double track from Rawang to Seremban, connectivity to Newport at Tanjung Pelapas and turnkey contract of $1 billion electrified double tracking between Seremban and Gamas. In Bangladesh, IRCON has completed 29 projects in the areas of railways, roads and power distribution. The notable projects executed in Bangladesh include 290 kilometers of Jamuna Bridge dual gauge railway link project. IRCON started its Sri Lanka operations with the award of contract for upgradation work of 114-kilometer long southern coastal line that was badly damaged in 2004 tsunami. After completing the project ahead of time schedule, the company was awarded the projects for reconstruction of 252-kilometer railway network of Northern Province, completion of which provided rail connectivity to people after 25 years. In Mozambique, IRCON has also completed rehabilitation of 670-kilometer Beira rail link. On the railway signalling front, IRCON has completed major assignments in Zambia, Iraq, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Iran and Malaysia. For Iranian railways, IRCON has provided signalling and CTC for 550 kilometers on Sharud Mashhad sections. In Malaysia, IRCON has provided state-of-the-art signalling, telecom and ETCS Level 01 train control on Seremban Gamas section. IRCON has executed several mega railway projects in India, which include major portion of the prestigious 292-kilometer Udhampur-Srinagar-Baramulla railway line project in Jammu and Kashmir. It has already completed the 136-kilometer Baramulla to Banihal section, which includes 11.2-kilometer long Pir Panjal tunnel. IRCON has also completed 330-kilometer track for various PSUs and electricity boards and 575-kilometer of MGR rail system for super thermal power stations. Railway electrification is another forte of IRCON. It has electrified more than 4,900 track kilometers at 25 kV and 2 into 25 kV AC and 1500 volts DC rigid catenary projects in India and abroad. The major railway electrification projects completed include from Eskişehir to Ankara line in Turkey, electrification of suburban tracks in Jakarta. Major railway electrification projects completed in India include 596 km Nagpur-Balhar-Shah, 560 km Mughal-Sarai Sultanpur Uttaratia section and 105 km Aligarh-Ghaziabad section. IRCON has also successfully completed RAPDRP and power distribution works for city of Goa, Kochi and Trivandrum, and substation up to 400 kV and GIS for several cities in India and abroad. The expertise in railways has been effectively utilized by IRCON in their contribution in mass rapid transit system. After executing civil and electrification works for Kolkata Metro in 80s, IRCON has completed projects for Chennai MRTS, Delhi Metro and Kochi Metro. IRCON was involved in execution of 6.5 km underground metro corridor from Kashmiri Gate to Central Secretariat, including 6 stations in Phase 1 of Delhi Metro. It has also executed power supply and distribution network for Metro Railway, involving 38 substations and 102 kilometers of ballastless track. IRCON has diversified into the road sector in a major way and has a proven track record. Important road projects completed in India include the 4-laning of Delhi-Mathura Highway, Varanasi-Shaktinagar Road Project, Noida-Greater Noida Expressway. So far, IRCON has completed 2,100 km of highways and expressways and 3,000 km of roads in rural areas under various schemes. Construction of bridges across the Euphrates in Iraq, viaducts with pier height up to 70 meters in Benisef in Algeria, Vasai Creek Bridge, viaduct in very soft clay in mangrove area of Malaysia, and several flyovers, 100 ROPs, and 3 cable-stayed bridges including Basohli Bridge, a testimony to IRCON's expertise in the bridge sector. IRCON has recently completed 4.5 km long rail-cum-road bridge across River Ganga at Patna, which was dedicated to the nation by the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi in March 2016. IRCON has constructed many commercial, institutional buildings and townships in India. The list includes some very prominent projects like multi-storied commercial complexes for Sidco in Navi Mumbai, 500-bedded hospital in Bhopal, Veterinary Science of Animal Husbandry College campus in Aizawl, and 3 major residential townships at Jhansi, Bhopal and Allahabad for Ministry of Defence. IRCON's corporate office is a modern and smart office featuring all elements of green building. Urge to stay ahead and mission to create future is reflected in the work environment of IRCON. IRCON has constructed aircraft utility buildings and runways for Kolkata, Indore and Bhubaneswar airports. It has also constructed maintenance hangars for Indian Airlines at Mumbai, Kolkata and Chennai, including one with 130-meter span for accommodating 2 jumbo 747 aircrafts at Mumbai. The expertise of IRCON also extends to workshop modernization, and it has completed projects in Iraq, Jordan and Saudi Arabia. IRCON successfully completed rail coach factory in Kapurthala during the period of militancy in Punjab from 1981 to 84. IRCON has recently completed on turnkey basis modern coach factory at Lalganj with a capacity of 1,000 coach per annum. This factory has state-of-the-art latest automation and green technologies in the production processes and has 750-acre campus residential accommodation for 3,000 officers and staff. Soon this township will be the first smart township of Indian Railways. Some of other prestigious projects at various stages of implementation are a new mountain railway line from Seawalk in North Bengal to Rangpo in Sikkim, 186-kilometer dedicated freight corridor between Vaitarna-Sachin stations on EPC model, and new rail-cum-road bridge on Ganga at Mokama. Company's nature of business too has changed over the last 40 years. From a construction company to a project development and operation company, undertaking full gamut of activities like BOT projects, leasing and consultancy services, real estate and commercial operations among other activities. Its first subsidiary, IRCON Infrastructure and Service Limited, came into existence in the year 2009-2010 for development of MFC and providing services in infrastructure sector. IRCON's another subsidiary, Indian Railway Station Development Corporation, was incorporated in April 2012 in joint venture with RLDA for development, modernizations and management of selected railway stations across India on PPP model. IRCON's group now consists of 4 subsidiaries and 6 joint venture companies. Today, IRCON is poised to play a significant role in evacuation of coal and iron ore from new mines in the state of Chhattisgarh, Odisha and Jharkhand through joint venture SPVs, under which projects involving more than 1,000 kilometers are likely to be executed. Successful execution of projects by IRCON over the period has made its financials very sound, with net worth crossing 3,500 crores. To leverage its financial strength, the company has shifted the focus from income generation to sustainable wealth creation through subsidiaries and joint venture companies, which will execute projects with a capex of about 20,000 crore rupees in the next 5 years. These companies alone are likely to generate handsome revenue and profit on a sustained basis. IRCON has a portfolio of 373 kilometer toll roads, 21 multifunctional complexes, 1,000 kilometers of railway lines for coal and iron ore connectivity. IRCON has also built up a portfolio of commercial real estate projects, which is under different stages of implementation, and when completed, it will create assets worth approximately 1,000 crore rupees. IRCON has been recipient of several awards and accolades. Some of them are Top Infrastructure Company Award, India Pride Award, Export Excellence Award, Dun & Bradstreet Top PSU Award. It also received awards for CSR and sustainability from Scope and India Today Group. IRCON has 1,000 strong technical workforce, in-house design team, delivering projects of world-class quality through ISO 9001 and 14001 and OSAS 18001 certified systems. Though IRCON's vision has taken it far beyond the reach of rails, its core competence lies in its human resources and its relentless pursuit of excellence. Together, building the future, symbolizing the spirit of cooperation and collective self-reliance, and sharing the gains of development.